Fuck you, I'm drunk for my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
Welcome to Saturday. Possibly, what we got? We could have like 48 hours left, then the world's gonna end. Between the terrorist attacks on Monday and the CERN collider opening up a gateway to another realm where evil creatures are going to pour through and rip all of our souls out. I was going to do, I picked up the medium of Nana's Bloody Mary, but it would be open now, and then I suppose actually I should have it now because it's actually Monday is going to be the end of time. So I'm going to be already down at Jeremy's. The world's going to end. I'm going to find out if Jeremy's any good and bad or not. I don't know. What are we looking at instead? I picked up this 4-pack over at the grocery store. This is the Bold and Savory. This is produced by QAnon. So when you open it, you can actually hear conspiracy theories touted. And of course I took ice, so the very first thing that happens is the ice maker started making noise. So we start off with 2 ounces of, it says your favorite vodka. In this particular case it's the one that's here, which it's still good. I don't have a problem with Absolute. Michaela. Bold and savory. I mean, it's thick and scrumptious, maybe. I don't know. Got all the tools in the Subaru. Tires are all confirmed for air pressure. The oil is more than fine. It's kind of funny because Sam ripped on me. You know, it's dripping oil. Yeah, it's dripping oil through the head gaskets, and you can smell it on startup. But I put oil in it one time, and I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't have even done that. The only thing that I needed to top off today was the windshield washer fluid. Other than that, all the tools are in the car, so tomorrow I just need to bring the clothing that I'm wearing. Sorry, the clothing that I will need to be wearing. Alice, my range bag, which I added 8 more AR mags to go along with what Alice already has with her. And I loaded up, whoever sent me that last mag holder thing, that held 8 mags, plus I also have 2 20 rounders and the one in the gun. A med kit, the AK drum, the book that Sharky sent me, and obviously I also need to make sure meds. The last thing I wanted was be like, I don't know. At a certain point in time, even your health doesn't matter. So it's like, how far from home in a 5 or 5.5 hour drive are you before you go, whatever, if I die, I die. But I already put meds and everything together, and Still have the last few things, shampoo and toothbrush and that kind of shit to throw in yet tomorrow morning. Other than that, I'm pretty much ready to go. And the snit, sorry. So last night, Samantha and Gage took me and Christine. See, Christine keeps reaping the rewards of my birthday, and yet she's got the gall to complain that she had to drive me. Sam and Gage took us to 7 West Tap House, which was excellent. I had actually both me and Christine had the hot honey chicken sandwich. She got beer battered fries with salt and vinegar seasoning, and I got the beer battered fries with Parmesan cheese seasoning. I had 1 Bloody Mary and 2 Bazooka Joe beers. I have to find the Bazooka Joe. It is a sour, as in like a sweet sour beer, and when you take a sip and stop drinking, it tastes the little teaser on your tongue is just like those Bazooka Joe bubblegum pieces. This one actually smells really good, and I believe I'm getting notes of celery and spices on it, but nothing bad smelling. And it was on sale. Cheers. Well, shit. Might have to save some of these for the drive tomorrow. Why are you so noisy? I know. Why don't you drop your balls? Let's see ingredients on this one. Water, tomato paste, horseradish. Ooh, in the top 4. Well, sorry, tomato and paste, that'd be 1. Sorry, my bad. In the top 3. Worcester sauce, apple cider vinegar, water, tamari sauce, water, soybeans, molasses, cane sugar, tamarind, spices, lemon juice concentrate, garlic powder, onion powder, xanthan gum, shiitake mushroom powder. Wow, that might be a first. All I saw was shit, and I'm just like, I've had plenty of those. Salt, jalapeno peppers, spices, garlic powder, onion powder, natural flavors, lemon juice concentrate, distilled vinegar, citrus acid, contains soy, does not contain anchovies. I love you, little Q. Fucking anchovies. Fuck. Sorry, I blew up right there. First in is, make sure it's first in is Rich. Is this sorry. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 club comments. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Smile Money says, cheers, clubbers. Yes. I mean, face is so-so. She could shove the phone over a little bit more. I mean, right now she's like an 8. She'd go up to like a 10 if we didn't see her face. Salty, to the double naked slopes of long ago. And last is Bad saying, did I miss the club? Question mark. Sharky says, yeah, but no. Yes, but no, but yes. You even missed the next review, it seems like. And Mr. 27 says, Naked Brew Babes Club time. Wow. I mean, I wonder how much longer if I would have stuck around. 23 hours ago was Rich saying cheers, clubbers. And so, and 22 hours ago was everybody else. So, it seems like a bunch of you missed it by a metric shit ton. Oh, hate that. Got the damn keys to the Honda on me. That usually never ends well. How to know? Sharky didn't shoot that. That's how I always know if I can make the weather be bad. Just have the keys of the Honda on me and then have press and hold 2 buttons to roll down all of the windows and open the sunroof. I know anybody that's been with me a while. Why do you not press 2 buttons or even 3 buttons to roll all the fucking windows back up? No, that's not an option. I mean, if you can find it, let me know. But I have never. I found an internet person that said, "Oh yeah, little hack. If you press and hold the, I don't remember which one did you do. I think you press and hold lock and unlock together." Or maybe it's just press and hold unlock. Maybe it's just one button. Maybe that's what Again, Nokia made a phone. The one that you see in the movie Matrix where you have to slide the plastic cover up to get to it. I always wanted one of those too. Never got one of those. And I don't want one now. Jesus Christ. I wanted one when they worked. Why don't they do that with remote controls, for Christ's sakes, for your cars? Any remote control. You know what Christine is a Zen master of? Is she topples the remote control for the TV, and it gets pinched between the cushions of the couch. Well, if it's pinched just right, it's pushing buttons. So if it's pushing buttons, it's signaling and it's trying to do something, and it's using a battery. So the next time I find it, the batteries are dead. Oh, I tell you, Jeremy, just so you know, Christine is going to be so pissed off if the world ends on Monday and I'm not here. It's not the best, but for something on sale at the grocery store, see what I like about these little guys is if you're going to go over to somebody's house and you go, okay, there's no way I'm going to have enough Bloody Marys to drink this entire bottle. First of all, I say amateur numbers. Second, you get one of these products. I mean, Zing Zang also has the smaller cans, so that if you just were going to say, I'm driving, I'm going to go hang out with J-Dog, I just want one Bloody Mary because I got to drive back. Which J-Dog, I saw you twice. You must have been going to pick somebody up, and then I ran across you coming back from picking someone up. I flashed the lights, but you had the complete deer in the headlight look when I passed you the second time, and you were right by Raven, the archery place. So this thing pops up on Fagbook, and it says that, or maybe it was TikTok, and it was Blake Shelton saying that he's teamed up with Raven Crossbows, which is right across the bridge in Wisconsin, and that something happened, and they have 250 of them that they're going to give away. All you have to pay is shipping. And it says, click here to see if you're amongst the lucky ones. I clicked on it, and it said, you are. Now just enter in your credit card information. And immediately I heard,
oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit.
yeah, I heard that. And you go, girl. And I was like, you know what, just for the fun of it, I'm going to do a little thing called a Google search. And it said that it was a total scam, and they're just trying to get your credit card information. But I have to say, for survival reasons, I have a survival bow, a breakdown one that you, God, from your perspective, it almost looks like you can see her boobies. But, you know, it's an illusion. The lighting is catching. I have a takedown, which probably isn't very powerful, and I probably couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with it, but still. I used to have a really nice bow, and I borrowed it to my friend Joe so he could go deer hunting that year, and I never saw it again. Raven. Then Matt had a friend that said that that his friend worked for Raven, and Raven gives their employees incredible deals, and wanted to know if we were interested in picking up a couple. That never turned into anything. Even an incredible deal. Even an incredible deal is still more than a decent used car. Hang on a second. You'd be surprised to know I'm doing the brew review. Actually, more to the point, I just started it. And just so you know, last night there was no Locked and Loaded because John has no power. And I wasn't feeling real good, so I went to bed at 8:45. That just went away. Did that send? What the? Somehow, I don't think that sent. So that was a waste of complete fucking time. Just started the brew review. And why does it never, ever, ever get brew right? Ever. Not once. And no, I wasn't still doing Locked and Loaded last night. There was no Locked and Loaded because there's no power at John's house. And at 8:45, I wasn't feeling good, so I went to bed. Speaking of John, I couldn't do Locked and Loaded because John had no power as of 5:30 Monday morning. As of right now, John has no power. As of tomorrow morning, John will have no power. As of Monday morning, John will have no power. His power company informed him that they should have the power back on by, it was either 9:30 or 10 p.m. on Tuesday. Seems how the world is ending on Monday anyway, John's just going to spend from now until the end of the world with no electricity. She's home. Why do you keep asking if she's at work? Oh, it is Saturday. Sorry, I blew up. For some reason, I keep thinking it's Sunday, even though if it was Sunday, I'd already be on the road. On the road again. And if I was about to get on the road, I couldn't do this. So, there will be no blog radio show with Christine tonight either. Well, more than likely. She's asleep taking a nap. She was really dragging while we were out running errands. Or she's just dissing you. Oh, did that come out loud? You know, Rich, what I should do, but I don't know if I have any down here, is to do the, oh, I do, my little Richie Poo, a Bloody Maria. Tricks aren't just for kids. Therefore, partially naked chicks dumping shit all over themselves in the kitchen. Hey, as long as you don't care about the irritating noise, I'm just gonna grab some more ice. Cool? Okay, so this time, let's do 2 ounces of, again, it's not my favorite, but if you are a tequila person, this was not bad at all. If memory serves, I believe it also got the rich stamp of approval. Shake it off. I don't know if he'll hear me say this, but Big Jeff, thank you. There's been like 40 beautiful women added to the brew folder. Compliments of Big Jeff Gunn, Wild One. And I always like to give credit where credit is due. As a matter of fact, Jeff, I apologize if you do hear me say this. I was running through comments for the tactical pen, and he had made the comment about the train wreck that was the Through Night knife. Jeff, those tits are great. I have mine on my keychain. So, to have a little knife usable for something, I don't know what I'd use it for, honestly. It's on my keychain. I've never used it as a knife. Now, if in one of their pictures, it was something that looked like a full-size fixed-blade knife, if that was if that picture, if the scale of it was to what that picture was, yeah, it'd probably be a little bit more impressive. But I'm going to put this on my keychain for the Subaru, so I have a flashlight, a knife, and a pen. and the keys to the car, and the keys to the shack. Yeah. I was going to say, I can't remember if it's the actual key to the shack or if it's the one that I think is the key. I think it's the actual key to the shack that I put on there. Why would I not? I know I'm sick and tired of opening the shack with my driver's license and or a putty knife. So, yeah, that's where that one's destined to go. So, first comment. Scotsman and or Scott would be pissed. Jolson says I-10. I-10 is a miss. As soon as this brewery review is over, I'm taking the computer and the power supply, and Jeremy says that we can use his camera, so I guess I am just going to abandon this one and leaving it here. The only reason, Jeremy, that I wanted to bring this camera is this camera is only 720. I fear how long in a long brewery review could possibly be. I mean, I guess if I have to. I'm also planning, I'm actually trying to use my Noodle. Extra power banks, extra power supplies, all of the cables that I need, my Havoc charger for both of my OnePlus phones. I'm bringing the OnePlus 9 with, just in case something were to happen to that one. Which, surprised it's not in worse shape. As part of full disclosure, when I was taking the computer out of the truck yesterday, I laid it on the front bumper of the truck. Forgot about it. I was inside, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go back outside. It's laying on the front bumper. My grill is part of the hood and closes and comes down all the way onto the front bumper. So when I slammed the hood, I slammed the hood and grill onto the face of my phone. As you guys know, it's the display is in absolutely hideous shape, and you can actually feel all of that. But thankfully, my case, it took a gouge out of the case right there, and evidently the plastic part of the front grill had just stopped and didn't do, as far as I can tell, it didn't do any more damage to the phone. I mean, it still lights up. It just sucks because I don't know if it's OnePlus or if it's Android. They have abandoned the 9 Pro, the one that's in perfect shape. And you'd say, well, why are you using that one, Eric? Well, they abandoned it for operating system updates. This has the latest, greatest Android operating system. That one hasn't seen an operating system update in almost a year. It still gets updates for other apps, but something's wrong with the GPS on it. GPS says that it's up and working, and if you try using it for mapping, like say tomorrow, I could probably get within a couple blocks of Jeremy's, we'll go a couple miles. Within a couple miles of Jeremy's and Caitlin's house without needing this. But seeing how it's going to be right there, plugged in, playing Spotify the whole way down there anyway, I'll have the mapping program running on it. But either way, it's yeah. So I'm bringing the 9 with, in case something were to happen to this. All I have to do is pop my SIM out of it, pop it in the 9, and at least I have a phone. This one just wasn't financially fixable. The display, my display in this was more expensive than getting one generation back in another phone. So, and I know Poco keeps telling me I need to get his phone. And what's cool about Poco's phone is if you buy the phone, which he sent me links to, then you buy another display in a case, and the two phones then become one. So you end up with either dual screens, or I don't know, he swears by it. He says he absolutely loves it. And since how he is a princey bitch when he says that he likes it, but you're still looking at like $400, because first I gotta buy the phone, then I gotta buy that second display. Yeah, I hate what they see. I have loved everything about the OnePlus, except for the fact that it's not a Samsung phone. So if it's not a Samsung phone, it doesn't get the love that a Samsung phone gets. I do need to order a new case, another case for this, because I don't know why, but these buttons are starting to act like stupid. I don't know if this plastic is getting brittle or what's happened. And of course my inner frame cracks and self-breaks itself. It's broken here and here every time I try to take it out of here. So that's why normally I cannot stand it when dirt gets inside of it, but I can't take it apart. Every time I take it apart, I gotta epoxy glue it back together, because the epoxy doesn't stay. But this is one of the, I think it was NIHAP that originally mentioned this brand to me. It's Poetic. They make a great case for, I don't know what I paid for this one. It was like maybe $12. Obviously, it saved its ass when I slammed it in the hood of a Dodge. It didn't stop that from happening. And that was under a screensaver, but yes, it was one of those fucking peel and stick plastic things. Every time I have tried the glass screensaver, because of the rounded edges, it's like I had one that only stayed on this thing for like 4 days. I mean, if someone out there is rocking a curved faced phone and your screensaver stays on it, by all means let me know. Of course, at this point in time, don't bother, because I am not going to spend any more money protecting the screen of this phone. You know, what's really cool though is I've not scratched it more. Well, maybe I did. Take that back. Oh yeah, there's scratches right there too. Huh. What a liar I am. I'm pretty sure that this happened by putting it in my back pocket. I mean, I know I watched Greg puts his phone in his back pocket, then he's using his carpenter square, you know, the little guy, then he shoves it in his back pocket and he goes and sits down, and I went, dude. And he goes, what? I said, stand up. And sure enough, shattered the display. Okay, Bloody Maria. Rich, you know what the difference is between a vodka Bloody Mary and a tequila Bloody Mary? Is a vodka Bloody Mary, you just taste whatever the Bloody Mary mix is. But when you do tequila, you definitely get that cactus juice additional flavor. I'm not saying I don't like it. It definitely adds a different dimension. Yeah, this mix. Okay, so obviously this little box is 4, and it's 1 can per drink. So 1 box equals 4 drinks, and it was on sale for $6. Now, the Filthy, I believe the big bag will make 3 drinks, and that's $15. Maybe 4, maybe, did I say 3? 4? 4 drinks? They're about the same as far as volume. The Filthy, though, still stands as my favorite of the flavors. This, without actually doing one side by side, ooh, puffy nipples. This one's not bad. I still like the Nana a little bit more, but if I'm over there and this shit's still there and it's on sale, this would even be good on its own as a, instead of tomato juice, having this with breakfast. Speaking of that, gotta thank David J. fucking Brown and Bunky. My birthday present from them was obviously dinner, but dinner and drinks. Once again, Christine reaped the rewards of that. God, she's good. Ow, fuck. But they got me 4 different kinds of bacon, and I made up the first one this morning. Anybody that follows my personal channel, and there's also the E-Bomi channel, but my personal channel on Facebook, I posted a picture. I cooked up the entire packet and handily put that thing down. Oh, it was the jalapeno. That's the one I made this morning. Right now, you know how awesome these Bloody Marys would be to have some of the jalapeno bacon. The jalapeno bacon from Old World Meats is good. Like, I purchased it myself, and then David gave it to me along with 3 other flavors. But if I was driving by and knew tomorrow I wanted to make up some bacon and eggs and toast and some hash browns, and I wanted some zesty bacon, I would definitely get that again from Old World Meats. Now, as full disclosure goes, though, the best jalapeno bacon I've ever had is the stuff that Matt gets from Super One, and it's not packaged under any particular name, so I believe it might be done in-house in the meat market there. But the only reason that it beats out Old World Meats is Old World Meats, I've never seen anything but regular bacon, regular jalapeno bacon, where Super One's jalapeno bacon was thick cut. And Wade, we both know that thicker is better. I could lose the tattoos, but I could seriously overlook the tat. And again, another one, completely different, yet tattoos. Tats! Jesus, are you almost done? Oh, this will probably be it. This one should be... Yep, that's it. Lights green, traps clean. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Salty said, nakedy naked and more naked. Mr. 27 says, are you sure? And Multi-Gunman says, that's fine, but we're here to talk about naked. Poco says, D6. D6 is a misdemeanor. Okay, that gets us to the elephant in the room. Bottle ship. I'm going to be gone at least a week. If you call a shot and I say tough shit, I'm shutting the game down for 1 week. Then I hope you understand. Otherwise, maybe I could take a picture of it. Then I would have to... Oh, God. I think today has to be the last day of Bottle Ship for a week. Seriously. I don't know a really good way to not have it just get more fucked up. I mean, I could take a picture of it. I could transfer that onto a piece of paper. And... I don't know. It'd be a lot easier, because it is naturally all about me. Just to suspend the game. Well, it would be forever, wouldn't it? Because Monday we're all gone. Because if terrorists don't get us, the solar eclipse doesn't wipe out all of the power grid throughout the entire United States, then we've got the entities that will be coming through the vortex to another dimension caused by the CERN collider. God. Fucking Monday's gonna be a doozy, isn't it? I mean, again, I don't want to sound like I'm paranoid, and I don't give a flying fuck if someone thinks I am or not, but I am traveling heavy. If I had room in the Subaru to bring the JP, I might even consider that. I mean, I might just rest that bitch on my lap. Technically, in the state of Minnesota, and I won't be leaving the state of Minnesota, I could lay an AR on the dash of my car, except for the Subaru is so small that I don't think there's enough room on the dash from side to side. I'm not breaking any laws. Will I get pulled over and probably some lecture from some pinko commie fascist blue suit? Yeah, probably. I meant that with full support of some. I have to say some, because anyone that just stands in total lockstep of the boys in blue, I think you're seriously giving too much credit for some useless pieces of shit. But overall, I have to say I support all of first responders. I mean, at this point in time, there's probably not a lot of good that will come from ever having contact with the boys in blue knocking on my front door. I mean, we just sorry, I don't mean a squirrel, but we just had a red flag bad scenario happen. They red flagged a guy. They went to his house early in the morning. He came to the door with a gun. They got him to come outside. Then they tried to, they informed him that they were red flagging him, and they were there, oh my God, for his firearms. And by the time it was over, he was dead. So fuck you, and fuck every single one of you that thinks that a red flag law has any fucking place. It's just another excuse for this government to violate our constitutional rights. And what a better way. Oh my God, we know that he has hundreds of firearms and millions of rounds of ammunition. So let's just make up some red flag fucking bullshit, thanks to the libtards. Oh, by the way, liberalism? Let's try to find a cure for that. I believe lack of oxygen, extreme heights, extreme heat, and a lead chamber would be a good start. What have I missed? Quick trip rewards. Ooh, I could get candy. Fuck that. John, I have no idea how you're... Oh, Sharky. Ooh, yeah. Let's put my tongue on that. I just want to go on record because he said it. I'm supposed to give big hugs to Caitlin. Might even throw in a reach around. And tap Jeremy on his left nut. Why on earth would I want to touch his left nut? Range Officer Tom, here's one of the fact checkers from Fagbook. Fucking blue-haired pig. 100% true. Oh, how do you fix that so it's the right way? Need the image to be mirrored. I know, this is all complicated shit. Hold on. No. Okay. Do. Where were we? Oh! I evidently have to figure out some way, like a double mission. Actually, Poco, trying to figure out how to have the health-wise have the best end result, and dealing with what is going to be a ginormous financial responsibility in medical debt, probably lost abilities to create or to make money for himself. So we got that. So Poco, I don't want you to think that I'm leaving you out of all this. And now we've got Steve, Mule Team. Kev Dog sent me a link because I don't know why I'm not getting any of Steve's videos anymore. But Steve is gone through. Well, I told you guys that I was hearing through the grapevine. Focus, Eric. That things were really bad for Steve. He's been in and out of the hospital. He put up a video, which, like, again, thanks, Kev, for even, I didn't even know that. He put up a video and has just been going through a shitstorm of stuff. He's still got to deal with more stuff, and wishes that there was some way that he could start some kind of a fundraiser. And EMT Railfan, my brother, Kev Dog, has said that I can take everything that I've got sitting on the shelf here, which I think is 2 winnings worth of stuff from the bottle ship, and try to put together some fundraiser to raise money for Steve. I believe that, and again, because he's almost always right, and when he's not right, it's because it goes in conflict of what I want, but as it turns out that he's actually right, and that would be NIHAP, by saying that probably the best scenario would be to contact the Crazy Scotsman, Jason, because he might be able to. I first of all, I don't want anyone to send me any fucking money. If someone were to, if I was to get, say someone sent me a bottle of something to review or a gun part, and enclosed was $25-50, and it said, make sure that this goes to POCO or this goes to Mule Team, I'd be like, I'm putting it in the mail and I'm sending it on to wherever it needs to go. I do not want to touch money. I cannot, unless someone gives me an option. Most places, if they're in business to make money, so if you want to do a fundraiser through somewhere, they're just going to take their cut, which fucking sucks, because that's one thing I liked about doing the Justin Final Mission shit. 100% of what you guys were donating were going in the right direction, all the way until the corruption started at, I won't even mention their name. John always says, take the higher ground. And don't say Active Heroes is a bunch of fucking cutthroat, motherfucking, skeeving, conniving pieces of shit after they got rid of Troy. So I'm not going to say that. I'll take the higher ground. When Troy was in charge, and Warrior Battalion, now they're doing the same thing. Our fundraiser link is still up and active. Lord knows what's happening to that money. In the days when there was I got banned. I got banned forever from PayPal while we were raising money for Justin's Final Mission. So because of that alone, even if I could, I would not have anything to ever do with that piece of shit company called PayPal. They can go fuck themselves. Like Hornet Fixer would say, you can fuck yourself. You can all the fucking way you can fuck yourself. So, but yeah, I know you guys would, throw items or whatever. I mean, if I have to, I can comb the shelves once again. I mean, I don't honestly really have a lot. I'm not going to mat you. I don't really have a ton of stuff, because whenever I do, I try to make sure that I send it off to somebody, or it's part of bottle ship, or So, yes. I know down the road, real soon, and I know some people will say, well, if they want to help themselves, If they want help, they should help themselves. Well, I know in the case of Poco, he is more than willing to put his money where his mouth is. He has a couple of rifles that, and like he said, probably be best served sending them to me so that I could show them on both of the channels, and then we try to figure out how to deal with the money is what yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, Poco. I'm just me, and that's really... I mean, that's obviously a Bloody Mary right there, so. But like I said, you know, in the case of Poco, he was more than willing to try to turn some of his rifles into way of paying medical bills. Steve, I don't know about. I don't know if Steve even knows that this channel even exists, other than the fact that Steve's a good guy, and Steve's been here. I mean, Zika Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I feel bad that, you know, it's like shows up on day one, and by day two he's fucking Zika Steve. White as a sheet and puking, and I don't know what the hell he had, but so somewhere with your guys' help, we've got two guys that we have to do what we do. They're brothers, family, in need, and I hope both you guys can overcome and get past all of the fuck. You know, don't even tell me that the shit that they put in the air, in our water, in our food isn't, like, it's been openly said that there's not going to be enough food on this planet to feed everybody. And, you know, what's the best way of making sure you have enough food? Well, on Survival Island, you just, you take your population from 10 to 2, and all of a sudden there's a lot more food. Sharky going to be happy? Oh, Sharky is not going to be happy. Just like started reading comments and we're at an hour. Poco 4.5 are amateur numbers, says someone in California. J-Dog is here before work. I think I'm going to shooting down the center, and then maybe over here and then over there. Poco, move the fucking beer can. What? What beer can? Bad? The whole face tattoo might be just what you're missing in life, Eric. Yeah, I don't know. Bad? Greetings, Captain. Bad. Then he says, just notice the hat. Love it. Was I wearing the Jameson hat? Bad. Duct tape will hold that battery down. Now I don't know what battery. The truck? Hello. Bad. I've gone that kind of product return at Wally World. Just buy a new one, put broken one in box, and take it back a week later. Wade says, I've done the same thing. I call it my employee discount now. Hey, I was pissed off. We paid a decent amount of money for that ice maker, and like 14 days after the warranty expired, which wasn't a year, they made up some bullshit like it was like 3 months or 4 months. I don't even know. It wasn't a year. I know that. So, well, we're sorry, the warranty expired, and there's nothing we can do. Was that the first one or the second one? I don't know. We've had multiple problems. One time, take that back. This is the third one. When that first one broke, within a couple of weeks, Christine was just going to say fuck it and pay full money for another one, and I said call. It is amazing that Amazon employees, I believe, are told that the more angry the customer gets, the less likely that you will be working tomorrow. So when Christine called and I said, don't be mean, but be very, very assertive of that, fuck it, then I'm just getting rid of Prime and I'll start shopping somewhere. Oh, well, we'll send you one out tomorrow and we'll reimburse your card. It was that one that I think expired, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'll just order one. When that one comes, I'm going to do a little boxy switcheroo, and then I'm going to return it, and I'm going to say I don't want anything to do with this, and I just want my money back. Ta-da. Yeah, I mean, she is on the list that one of you might like this, but she looks like she's like sickly. Her pepperoni nipples are like extra serving, and she's just a tad bit too skinny for me. I mean, those lips look like they could suck the chrome off of a 57 Chevy. Now this is a different story. Well, now what do we do? A Bloody Mary or a Bloody Maria? Do, 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 do. Oh. Baby, wanna drive your car? Tactical. Hey, speaking of tactical pins, I still got this guy. I don't know if this thing completely... Oh. I don't even know if it even still works anymore. the Uzi. The Uzi. Like that. Make it so that the pen ain't sticking out. Great big, I mean, oh, you can take it off here, but you gotta, oh, you don't have to have a tool. I've never taken this thing apart. What could possibly go wrong in the process of taking this apart? It needs like a little spanner wrench. Does it come apart here too? No. But yeah, this has got the gouging end on it, and it's a good question. Does it still function? Whatever the fuck that was. Oh. Nope. Now the question is, oh yeah, this is just a standard refill. Yeah, I need to find another one of those. I'm gonna have to go to refills, or yes, I realize those are also ginormous and gigantic pepperonis, but she's also Yes, note to self. Get another one of these, because I actually want to continue using this one. Let's drop the spring inside. And then look into this. I'll have to have my peeps get in contact with your peeps and get back to me. Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Smile Money says, oh, I think you did say what you're going to do while Jeremy and Caitlin are at work. What the fuck? Okay, I said I'm going to take her up the ass. Let's make that happen too, Smile Money. Smile Money, taking a large electronic part off your truck. No, I can't see that possibly could go wrong. I got it off. Now, this is where, Smile Money, this is where I'm concerned. Is someone said in a video, which I saw on the internet, so what could go wrong, that there is 8 or 9 harnesses. I mean, everything. This is the brain of the truck. Everything runs in and out of this fucking Titman. I've been told, because I did not write anything down, I didn't take any pictures, and I didn't use any post-it notes, that each of the couplers can only go back to one spot. If this turns out to be a lie, Wade says, I agree, but I also think that you got to do what you got to do. Plus, Sam can always fix it later. Thanks, Wade. Smiley, well, I would have improved the odds of having Sam remove it. Eric Smile Money in a Dodge diesel truck with his luck lately. Wade, that is like asking to be struck by lightning. Sam didn't want to do it. She said, you do it. But if Sam would have done it, at a bare minimum, I would have known how these fucking gigantic I mean, I didn't know that the red thing was a lock mechanism, and that when I couldn't move the white arm, that's why the lock was in the... I'm in the just press harder. Of course, I could only see 2 of those to start with. I mean, this is like everything. Why do you have a gigantic 3/4 ton truck, and under the hood you couldn't add a piece of mouse shit without wondering where it was going to go? MILF, GILF, whatever. Din says to Smile Money on that one. Just wait till he breaks out the Dremel on David Brown's old Smith & Wesson. And Smile Money says he is out for justice. Not as much Smile Money since gun part manufacturing did not send out free stuff to demo. Damn YouTube. I know. It's really cutting into my me time. Smile Money, is YouTube going to let you link from your previous video be posted in a comment? Time will tell. Most of the time they shut a link to a link to a link of a link down. Rich Huff enjoying a bloody Joseph with my last filthy pouch. Shiviz, what would that be, 7? Scotch instead of vodka? What the fuck? What is with you? You're just like making up fucking shit now. A bloody, then a bloody Maria. And now he's having a bloody Joseph. Or is that Shiv is 12? I don't know. I don't know these secret codes. A bloody Joseph. Who knew? Does she even know? Hey Google, what is a bloody Joseph?
On the website tongueinpete.com, they say, a Bloody Joseph is a heartier, more complex version of the Bloody Mary, with a smoky flavor that comes from the peated whiskey. Andy Thorne, it's no surprise that our tomato juice with its heavy peat influence goes amazingly with whiskey. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Rich, here's what I'm saying. Hold my beer and watch this, bitch. Let's see, 5.9.6, 5.9.2, 5.7, 6.1.7, 6.1.3, and what's my favorite of the flavors? I don't really. 6.2. No, 9. There's only a little bit of 9 left. I can't. I can't do it. 5, 5, 5, 9, 5, 9, 6. Octomore 14-1. Ooh, I could have used the Paul John too. There's not much of that left. I'd rather just enjoy it. Be quiet. I'm concentrating. Ooh. That was one ugly bitch. Got notified that Dawn, I better not mention any names. I doubt she's watching this, but posted something in my timeline. I'm not sure. I believe I have had the Bloody Maria before. This bloody Joseph thing that you speak of. Oh, God, look at that ass. Okay. I think it made the Bloody Mary mix curdle. Ooh, that is definitely smoky. Bloody Joseph. Come on. What can't you make a Bloody Mary with? I mean, how many more names are you going to come up with, Rich? Well, we got the Bloody Ricky. That was with brandy. If you use rum, it's my money. Have a great birthday dinner with family. Thank you. Well, I realize that this is an after comment, but the time when I say this, the time that we get to spend together would probably, well, I'm not going to underscore. actual family versus this family. I mean, after all, most of us would trust this family before they'd trust the actual family. But right at this very moment in time, I'm really lucky. I have a great relationship with both of my daughters. Samantha and Gage, I mean, just by proximity that they're here, we try to do as much as possible. Yeah, hi, how are you? Both me and Christine are very happy with the way that Gage treats Samantha. They both have their pluses, or should I say their strengths and their weaknesses, and they work well together. The time that me and Christine get to spend with David and Bunky, you know, no matter what anybody wants to say or think, since I walked away from a career in the first of the year, but then still pulled a couple months of still decent money doing the flipping thing, or should I say, doing the I was a cosmetic fixer. But it gave me time to spend a lot more time doing shit with with David, and if the weather was bad and she wanted me to bring her to work, and that's really why I wish I could find something that, you know, do I need to make as much as I was? I don't need to. I mean, it was nice to be able to know that, okay, if I wanted to go get an expensive part or even the whole gun, that it wasn't going to take long, or put money aside for the next vacation, which I need to work on, versus no money at all. That is really a game changer. Yes. More yes. EMT, I didn't feel it in what is that? Western PA? If I would have been there, you would have felt it. Tom says, "Howdy, Captain." Tom? Where are we? Oh, good. Wade, I'm not gonna mat. I enjoy reviews lasting half an hour to an hour. I'm not getting any younger, and I got shit to do. I understand. Din, take a sip and smile money your drink. I just did, yeah. Mr. 27. More of these. I'd like to answer yes to this, but it could be spam. Why did a guy's face pop up with this? He looks like Pete from the Armory Channel having a bad day. Okay, Din. Yeah, there's several pictures of her. Someone said that it looked AI. This is another one. I got one where she may or may not be having a wardrobe malfunction. Mr. 27 says 28th. Missed it by that much. Then he says, intro Mikey Brubomi. Then he says, no multi 357 man again. disappoint. And then Multi-Gunman says to him, I'm late. Then Multi-Gunman says, I'm late. So what? Ah, yes, there she is. See, some of her picks, I still think they're all awesome, but this one is on the upper end of Sharky, Cheers, Jolson, EMT says D5 and Toot Toot, and D5 is a hit. Last comment is Sharky saying, SH, outro robbery. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, I think I knew about that one. Because his first one, Cheers Jolson, was on the Zing Zang, and now the last comment was on the Zing Zang, and he's running behind. Okay. Okay, so, I tell you what, for, I don't even know where the hell this shit's even made. Contains 84% juice. Shake well, refrigerate after opening. Who the fuck does that? Made with vine-ripened tomatoes and 7 herbs and spices. Q Spectacular Bloody Mary mix is bold, savory, and has the perfect amount of spice. Make your favorite drink even better. Cheers, Jordan, the founder. QMixers.com. Brooklyn, New York. Figures. I'd give this a 9 on the Bloody Mary scale. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Doing my part for recycling. I was really looking forward to taking a shot of the Fable, but yeah, I'm probably best not to. Rich, I mean, I might want to try a scotch, like, try something that's not as heavily peated, but that smokiness, definitely, that might be the thing that might save a Bloody Mary mix that's makes so-so. But of the 3 of them, I think that the Bloody Mary and the Bloody Maria are about on par with each other, and I would favor both of those over, like right now. If for some reason I was going to make myself another one, it would not be with the Octomore. I mean, that was an extreme scenario right there. I mean, that's, as far as I'm concerned, it was worth the experimentation, but moving forward, it would not be worth the waste of just enjoying Octomore the way I believe it should be, in a glass with maybe just a titch of water to burst those flavors out of it. Okay, in the club, Bad says, howdy clubbers, can I get a... Yes, you can. As we start to dismantle the computer from this scenario so I can take it with me. Mr. 27 says, Brew Bomi Brew Reviewer Club Time. Viewer Club Time. Why? You got razor blades in your vag? Oh, yes. Oh, freckles and everything. Going to hell. Salty, make it a double naked. Mick naked. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. And that's it. So, I mean, you might get one more brew review in tomorrow, because Monday it's all coming to an end. I mean, it's between the terrorist attacks and the vortex to hell being opened by the CERN collider. we are all fucked, kids. So, okay, so cheers, and we will. Wow. We will see you tomorrow, maybe, probably, sure.